Hey guys, it's JJ. Welcome back to the Texans franchise where we are going to start into Season 5 today. And we're going to try to repeat here. We won the Super Bowl last year and we're going to try to repeat that. Angelo Mendoza, our star quarterback, won MVP as a rookie. He's the one to lead this team on the field today, but we gotta talk a little bit about injuries. We got our right guard, our starting right guard, Greg Springs is out. He's gonna be replaced with a 67 overall, Kobe Nicholson. And then our rookie third linebacker, James Bautista, is also gonna be out. And he's gonna miss a game as well. So that's the injuries from preseason. Now, obviously, we're going to try to win the Super Bowl here. No question about it. If you won once, that's got to be your goal. And we've got a couple scenarios here. So the first one is this breakout from preseason. It's for a middle linebacker, Chris Portillo, who is the lead linebacker this year. Just like last year, he is the top linebacker on the team. I think so, at least. He's the most athletic one, the one with the best coverage and great run defense as well. So he's gonna need two combined sacks or TFLs to continue his breakout. And then, what's the key to victory today? Yeah, it's got to be the offense. Our defense still needs a lot of time to grow, but the offense is our calling card. This is how we won last year, and this is how we need to win again this year. And again, it's got to be the passing game. We've got an MVP quarterback. We've got a good receiving unit, a really good offensive line. We've got two elite tackles, a solid interior, although with the injury, I think we might have a huge hole there at right guard today, but we'll see. And then we got to stop Lamar Jackson. This opening game is going to be against the Ravens. And the thing is, I think if you can limit the passing, usually, but instead be able to pass well yourself, I think you have a good chance to win, even though Lamar Jackson might run a lot this game. We'll see. We also got a couple of upgrades here. We got Derek Stingley, one of our two elite corners, superstar X Factor, and he gets a solid upgrade here. His zone coverage is now up to 93 with a little bit of a bonus. And we also have Devian Davenport, who is our, I guess, number 3 receiver. He's our number 2 outside receiver. Davenport is going to be solid, I think, but the lead guy is still going to be Justin Ross, and we've got AJ Lincoln in the slot. Nothing's going to be changing about that. Those two are going to be the two leading target getters, I guess. Now the Ravens are quarterbacked by Lamar Jackson, 93 throw power, elite short and medium accuracy, elite throw on the run, play action, break sack, under pressure, doesn't matter what he does. The only weakness he has is his deep ball, but this is the Ravens. They're going to run it, and they do have a J.K. Dobbins still, a 90 overall with pretty good athleticism, great juke and spin move, 97 carrying, probably not going to fumble, 86 break tackle is decent. Even 83 stiff arm is pretty good. And then they got Brandon Ayuk over from San Francisco. He came over a couple of years ago, I think. Ayuk has good athleticism. He's a solid short and intermediate route runner. He's got elite hands. Doesn't have great release or down the field spec catches and stuff, but very reliable underneath and intermediate receiver. Then they've also got Philip Ross, 91 speed, 91 acceleration. No deep route running worth mentioning. Not great release either. Solid hands, decent route runner. And they've also got Mark Andrews. Andrews he's 30 now, so he is declining, but he's still got great catching ratings, a great route runner, great athleticism. All those catching ratings are in the 90s, by the way, so still an elite level tight end. And we've got Ronnie Stanley at left tackle. We've got a decent left guard, but there might be an opportunity They've got a great center here in Tyler Linderbaum. That right guard spot is also maybe a weakness, and that right tackle spot is not looking too hot either. So there might be an opportunity for us today, especially that right side of the line. Doesn't look too hot, so we're gonna hope that Starks and Springs can do something about it. Justin Madubuike, still one of their better players on the defensive line, even though he is not the same caliber of player that he is in real life here in this franchise. They've also got Odafe Owe, their best pass rusher, and I mean, he's an elite level athlete, 89 power moves, but he can't do anything else. He's just a one-trick pony, and he's gonna face one of the better tackles in the league here. Patrick Queen is a middle linebacker on this team, and Queen has pretty good athleticism, but his zone coverage lacks. 78 block shooting is not too bad, but it's also not elite or anything. So just a pretty mediocre front seven, I say. This is not a great Ravens defense, but they still have Marlon Humphrey, and he's still one of the best corners in the game, ranked number 3 in the league based on his overall. Says there on the left side, 93 speed, 96 excel, great athlete, and then the rest of the cornerback room doesn't look too great. They've got Marcus Williams, 89 overall, a true 89 overall, with really good athleticism, 89 zone coverage, 87 man. That 78 tackling doesn't look too hot though. Now they're pretty lucky that they've got basically a linebacker on the other side, Kyle Hamilton. Not the fastest. Honestly, I do not agree with that 90 speed. On tape, he looks a little bit slower than 90 speed, to be honest. But not great in coverage, but a great run defender. If he's in the box, there is going to be some stuff happening. And, yeah, this is a Thursday night primetime game. We won the Super Bowl, so it's our turn to have Thursday night football here in Houston, Texas. A home game against the Baltimore Ravens, and I'm curious to see how this team is going to do after an offseason where we didn't have too much change. We didn't pick up any starters on the offensive line that didn't start last year. I think it's basically the same defense as well, just James Bautista, the rookie linebacker, should be playing from next game on. Not this one because he's injured, like I said in the beginning, but I don't think we've had too much change on this team. It's we're running it back with the same team, and on 3rd and 1, Mendoza with the QB keeper not going anywhere. The read option didn't work at all. Kyle Hamilton already making an impact, and the Ravens are going to get on the field here after a 3-and-out by the Texans. Now let's see what Lamar Jackson can do here in prime time. Jackson on the field there with J.K. Dobbins right next to him. Brandon Ayuk, number 13, got to watch out for him. But they're going to start off with the 2 tight end formation, and wide open. That's going to be a first down catch. And the Ravens are moving the chains immediately as Andrews already got 16 yards there. And now they're going to have a full house, and Lamar Jackson, a play action shot, wide open, first down, already across midfield. That's Rashad Bateman. Who is still here in Baltimore, 18 yards for him, and a tackle made by Alex. Good coverage, but Bateman still made the catch. And now they're going to go read option, and that was a horrible play as Ryan Springs just completely beat up the tackle. And yeah, you got to take a second look at that one. I mean, he was right in the backfield. He could have taken them both down if he wanted to. And Springs already making an impact, and we're going to see a 3rd and 10 now for Lamar Jackson. Throws it outside the numbers. It's caught by Brandon Ayuk, and they're going to move the chains. That's JT Lindsay, the dime corner who gave up the coverage there. 2nd and 10 from the 19. Lamar Jackson throws it over the middle, and that was a dangerous throw as JT Lindsay again targeted here, and he again allows the catch. In the draft, by the way, we didn't have too much fun, but we got 2 defensive tackles, a left tackle, and a linebacker as well in James Bautista. Now let's see, Lamar Jackson, goal line, intercepted! It's Derek Stingley, and he's going to take it away from the Ravens. Tackled at the 1, but man, this cornerback duo is unreal. Derek Stingley and Alex Day. I mean, he was scrambling to his left, so this is kind of a a risky throw there, and Ayuk is just just didn't realize that Stingley was right there lurking for the ball. But 3rd and 7 now. Let's see if we can get out of this trouble, as we're gonna throw it to Justin Ross. First catch on the season for him, 11 yards and a first down for Mendoza and this Texans offense. We've got an empty backfield, and the catch is made. Diego Cordova, the tight end, also getting involved here. Moved the chains right over the middle there, and yeah, Justin Ross didn't really get the separation we needed on the outside there. 2nd and 9, Mendoza, and that's wide open. Diego Cordova with another catch, another first down. That's about 12-13 yards maybe. And the Texans are marching down the field. Now from midfield, a tough 3rd and 9. Mendoza over the middle. Wide open is Ross. First down, 13 yards. Texans are still moving the ball. Not running it too much, or at least the run doesn't do much at least. But Justin Ross looking already like the focal point of this offense. And now we've got Dakota McKenzie, and he's going to run it down the field, getting 15 yards. Great blocking there on the left side. And we're moving the chains. Now we're going to motion out Travis Etienne. We're going to throw it here on the play action. And Mendoza is going to get sacked. He tried to step it up, but nowhere to go on 3rd and 10. And that's Jermaine Johnson in the backfield, as the Baltimore Ravens force a field goal here. And this is a long one. And actually, it's not that long. 41-yarder, and it's wide right. Guess I gotta relearn field goals here in Madden, as I've been too used to the field goal timing on college football. So still tied at 0, and good start. J.K. Dobbins for a first down. Lamar Jackson moves the chains. And now they're gonna go with the drop back passing game, and it's broken up. Derek Stingley's got Rashad Bateman blanket covered. And now 3rd and 6, throw it outside, and it is caught, even though it's great coverage by Day. It's still a catch made by Philip Ross, the number 2 receiver on this team. Jackson is going to have a read option call, and he's got the rushing lane to the outside. He goes, and Alex Day is going to catch him with a 24-yard run. Jackson moves the chains into the red zone now, and the Ravens are knocking on the door. And they are going to have a play action shot for Jackson. Wide open. Catch is made. And I mean, he was not wide open, but more than open enough. At least the step separation. 2nd and 2. Jackson, end zone. Touchdown, Ravens. Brandon Ayuk's got this one. It's a score for Baltimore. And they're going to go up 7-0 here, as Mendoza is going to throw it to Lincoln. First down, Texans. And this is within 2 minutes, by the way. This half has been going by really quickly. And this is Travis Etienne for a first down. Nice to see. And now we've got a 3rd and 10. This is edge of field goal range. Gotta have this one in the bank. And this is Deviant. No, this is actually Matthew Thierry, the 4th receiver, also getting some snaps here. Timeout taken. Texans, 7 seconds on the clock. I think this is one more play, and then you gotta take the field goal. Mendoza over the middle. Catch is made by Thierry, and we're gonna take the timeout here. 2 seconds remaining. Chip shot field goal gonna be lined up, and I hope we can make this one at least. Still not a great kick, but it's through the uprights. 7-3 at halftime. And that's how the first half of this game ends. It's a defensive slugfest, honestly. The offense doesn't look great. Mendoza looks kind of rusty. The offense in total just not getting into a rhythm. But we should be able to hang with this team. Like, the Ravens are not looking like they're absolute world beaters, especially with that offensive line. Doesn't look great. Jackson has had to scramble a fair bit. But yeah, Texans not looking too sharp here. Titans are playing the Bengals here this Sunday, and the Jaguars play the Lions. And yeah, the Colts are playing at Pittsburgh. So they got good matchups here in the division. And Jackson is going to throw an interception. Caleb Burgess is going to run it the other way, and it's a pick 6. right off the bat, Caleb Burgess, our free safety, with a huge play. And it's going to give the Texans a lead, 10-7 for Caleb Burgess here. A great interception. He had blanket coverage on his opponent. That was actually J.K. Dobbins, the running back. He covered our running back out there, and that was great coverage by Dobbins. And now Jackson should have been tackled in the backfield there. Instead gets an 8-yard run out of it. And now they go close bunch to the right. Isolated left is Ayuk. And Hill is chasing the quarterback. And the pass is broken up. 2 people in the area. Alex Day, the first one there. And this is a punt for the Ravens. And now Mendoza gets it away. Barely on time. Lincoln open over the middle for a first down. And maybe we found our weapon. Lincoln has had a couple catches now that went for solid gains over the middle there. And this is what I was talking about. This front 7 isn't looking too sharp for the Ravens, and the middle of the field is open. So we're gonna get involved, AJ Lincoln, and also our tight end here, Diego Cordova. This is what we need to do here in the second half. We need to abuse the middle of the field because they are not getting it done, and we're going to give it our best as Dakota McKenzie's got a great run to break off. 15 yards for McKenzie, who I think he won Rookie of the Year last year. But actually, no, he did not. Not even close. Mendoza won Rookie of the Year last year. But we're going to throw it to A.J. Lincoln again. And it's another completion. A.J. Lincoln looking really solid so far. And now Mendoza. End zone. He's going to take a shot. And this is caught. Justin Ross on the goal line. They're going to call it a touchdown. And the Texans are extending their lead to 10 points. It's a 2-score game now. As Justin Ross, we're going to take a second look at that one. And, I mean, he did have it on the goal line, I think. So Lamar Jackson is kind of complaining, oh, my God, we're going to need to go down the field twice now. And you got to start off here wide open. Mark Andrews, the tight end. He's just too good. 25 yards. Made it look like an out route. And we had the outside leverage there, but then cut it upfield. As, yeah, they started off great. 3rd and 2, and they're gonna read option this, and the ball is fumbled. Lamar Jackson put it on the ground. Jamie Cantu is gonna take it away. He's gonna recover the fumble here as Lamar Jackson. What a horrible play. And I think the fumble was produced by Byron Redmond. Look at this tackle by Redmond, the strong safety. We got our own Kyle Hamilton. And we're going to try to win here. 2nd and 3. And Mendoza. Play action shot. Wide open. In the middle of this defense is Justin Ross. And yeah, this linebacking unit is just not looking that sharp. We're at 21-26 here with Mendoza. And it's the 4th quarter now. Mendoza is going to throw it underneath. And the catch is made. Lincoln for a first down. 7 yards for the slot receiver. Man, Lincoln is looking really sharp. 1st and 15 after a delay of game. Mendoza is going to have a tough time here, but we've got a great run for Travis Etienne. 13 yards and make this an easy 2nd and 2. Close bunch to the right. Ross isolated left. Throw it. Intercepted right back. Oh my God. Another turnover in this game. Kyle Hamilton was just standing right there. Intended for, I think it was the tight end, Diego Cordova here on the corner route. And yeah, Hamilton was just lurking underneath and never saw this happening. Great catch made on the outside. They moved the chains. 1st and 10. Lamar Jackson is going to have another keeper. And this one works out perfectly. Perfect blocks on the outside. Ayuk's got Derek Stingley under control. Alex Day has to chase him from the backside of the play. And this is, I think, a 52-yard run for Lamar Jackson. And now he's going to go to the air, throws it, dumps it underneath here for Philip Ross. 11 yards, and now they're going to miss their best player on the offense, Ronnie Stanley, the left tackle. We've got a backup in there now for the Ravens offensive line, and Starks is going to beat Falele. I mean, Lamar Jackson kind of ran into him, but Matthew Starks with the sack, and that's going to put him back. 3rd and 10 for Lamar Jackson now, and this is gonna be a QB keeper, and 4 people dive after him and can't come up with him. It's a touchdown, Ravens. He's getting to the goal line. Derek Stingley couldn't stop him either. Lamar Jackson runs it in for a touchdown. It's 14-17, and there is 5.5 minutes left. It's crunch time, and this offense needs to move. It needs to move the ball here. Mendoza hands it off on the draw, and that's a good call. Travis Etienne, 15-yard run. That's good stuff for Etienne. Let's move the chains here. Let's run some clock as the Texans are gonna run down the clock here. 3.5 minutes on the clock. Mendoza, pressure coming in, and what on earth was that? Could have had your tight end over the middle. Would have been a tough grab, but instead it's a punt, and J.K. Dobbins has gotten a rushing lane, and he jukes out Byron Redmond, gets an extra 15-20 yards down the sideline until Chris Portillo finally catches up to him. J.K. Dobbins puts him maybe 10-15 yards out of field goal range here to tie this game, and we're going to throw it to the outside, and it's intercepted! Oh my God. 3rd interception on the day for Lamar Jackson. This time it's the other corner. It's Alex Day on the outside. Let's take a second look at that one. Throws it. And I mean, that guy was not even close to open. Alex Day read it the whole way. Philip Ross was covered very well. And Day takes it away. Great field position. And now let's see if we can run out the rest of this clock here. 3rd and 3. With a minute to go, and Mendoza over the middle. Ross on the slant, can't haul it in, and we're gonna go for it. We want to end this game right here. Mendoza wide open, caught. Etienne, first down, and the game is over. No timeouts left for Baltimore, and it's an ugly win, but it is a win after all. Mendoza, a touchdown, a pick, and yeah, I mean, this was not a great game, but Lamar Jackson threw 3 interceptions and had a fumble, 4 turnovers. That's not how you win games. We didn't get to run it much, especially with McKenzie here. Like, he was stuffed so many times in the backfield. Not a great start. But Lincoln, 82 yards. Ross, 60 and a touchdown. Good stuff for the receiving unit. Even though we didn't get it going on the ground at all. Patrick Queen, 17 tackles, but it kind of was too late to the party every time, as we've got 1 sack by Matthew Starks, and that's it. Baltimore got more sacks than we did. Hamilton had the 1 interception for the Ravens. Day, Burgess, and Stingley, our 3 best zone defenders, absolutely crushed it today. And then Byron Redmond forced the fumble. So all 4 of our important secondary players had a turnover today. That is absolutely ridiculous. And we're gonna put in some time here with the upgrades. It's Abbott. He's more of a backup linebacker. He did play this first game a little bit in the absence of James Bautista. And we've got Justin Baskerville, another backup linebacker. Not a great upgrade, but Baskerville is a half decent run defender at least. So in absences, he can play a little bit. Now we're gonna put something in here. Darian Meadows, our backup running back. Just a little bit of everything. Not too much stuff, but he's also not the fastest. So not having much hope of ever seeing him on the field there too much. Camp standout, the breakout for Chris Portillo. Yeah, he had a great game. Gotta say it like it is. Chris Portillo, and he gets 10,000 XP. So that's at least 1 upgrade. Key to victory. Yeah, we tried to pass it a lot today, and we did not. This was a pretty awful game, honestly. I don't know how, like, this front 7 is nothing spectacular for the Ravens, but we still couldn't run the football at all. Now, the thing is, we didn't pass the football that well either, which is why we missed this goal, but we still won the game, so we now get XP for everybody. That's at least good stuff. And then Lamar Jackson and get the win. I mean, we did kind of contain him here. He threw 3 interceptions, so I think the pass defense was very much adequate. and we execute it, and the entire defense gets 2,500 XP. That's good stuff. I want to see this stuff as well. And then Alex Day will his X Factor active for the entire next game. Yeah, well, I'm playing without abilities here in this Madden 23 franchise because they're broken, so it doesn't really matter. But he gets a nice upgrade here, and he's now a 91 overall. And by the way, this is his 4th year in the league, which means he's gonna get his contract. Negotiations opened this season. Kenny Moore, our slot corner, he did play a solid game. For some reason, we saw the dime corner more out there than him, even though Kenny Moore is a nickel corner and nickel is the new base, so he should be out there almost every snap, but didn't see him make much of an impact. Now, Chris Portillo, he does get the update, but he's very close to yet another one. Both man and zone coverage, change of direction. I mean, this is good stuff. This is good stuff. I want to see this. He's also in his 4th year, so he's going to ask for a contract this year as well. And then we've got Ryan Springs. I mean, we need to upgrade everything here. But +3 finesse moves. He needs to not be a one-trick pony, like I always say. He's in his 3rd year. He's got 92 power moves already. Now let's invest something into finesse moves and block shedding, because he needs to get better at that as well. Byron Redmond, our strong safety, +3 awareness. I mean, this is as weak as an upgrade can get. I think no actual skills upgrades. That's not great, but still a good safety here. And then we've got Jamie Cantu. He recovered a fumble today, but other than that, didn't do much. This is a decent upgrade. Cantu is our 2nd linebacker. He plays in base and nickel. He starts in base and nickel, and he's got pretty good play rec, so I want to see that happening. Matthew Starks, we need to upgrade here on the power moves as well, and we're gonna put 2 points in there, 84 now, so that's good. Want to have him up there in the 90s as well with his power moves. And then Dakota McKenzie, our wrecking ball here in the backfield. He gets a little bit of everything. That's good to see. And yeah, I want to see this dude break out this year. Now, this first game was not a great matchup for him, apparently, because he got stuffed in the backfield so many times. If you take out like the 1 or 2 good runs that he had like 12 carries for like 10 yards or something. Deacon Stallworth, our defensive tackle here, he's a 2nd-year player, and Stallworth is a pass rusher, but he needs to get better at the run stopping as well. And then James Bautista, who's going to make his NFL debut this week. +2 zone, +2 awareness. He's a rookie, and his injury is now over, and I'm looking forward to seeing him out there this game. LaShawn Galloway, a tackle we drafted this offseason. He's a rookie, and he's a backup right now. I don't know if we can afford to extend Jedrick Wills long term, so we need to prepare for the future there. And then we've got Jerome Tompkins, a defensive tackle, also a rookie that I picked up here in the last draft. And Tompkins, he is a pass rusher, and we're gonna try to stick with that. 83 power moves already. I mean, this is good stuff. I want to see this guy on the field, man. And then we've got Elijah Blaylock, who is a backup defensive tackle who has been playing really well whenever he got on the field, and now he gets +1 finesse and power moves. I mean, this is nice to see. 80 power moves. This is a half decent backup defensive tackle. And then Orlando Daniels, who already made an impact today, +2 power moves. He's also a rookie, so we're gonna see a lot of young players at that defensive tackle spot. And then we've got Avery Saunders, who is a backup corner. I don't think he's going to see the field much. He's only going to see the field if there's an injury to one of our outside corners, because you can't put Saunders in the slot. Now, as I already said, James Bautista, he's back from injury now, and he is going to be playing now at that right outside linebacker spot. He's going to play in base, not in nickel. He's only going to play in nickel if we have an injury to our top 2 guys. And then we've got even more scenarios, and the continue for Chris Portillo, the breakout for Chris Portillo is continuing right now. He's looking pretty decent, and he needs to now get 3 combined sacks and TFLs. This is getting kind of tough. Now this week we are gonna miss our slot corner Kenny Moore, out with a dislocated wrist. So he's going to miss this week. And it's going to be on JT Lindsay to fill in there. We also have an upgrade for Deontay Barkley, our rookie receiver, 7th round pick. And this is a decent upgrade here. A little bit catching, a little bit release, a little bit of deep route running. That's nice to see. And yeah, he looks kind of exciting, honestly. But don't think he's going to see the field this year. Will Glenn is the second-year quarterback for Washington. He was also part of the same draft class as Angelo Mendoza and our nemesis, Archer Shirley, from the Colts. So he was in the same draft class. They got him at the end of the first round. And he's got their QB of the future tag. So we're going to see this guy play, even though he's not the highest rated quarterback on their roster. That actually is Derek Carr. But Glenn is playing. He is the starter for them. And we'll see. He's kind of a not great quarterback at the moment. And this is also going to be a revenge game. Dameon Pierce. I don't know who remembers, but early days of this Texans franchise, this guy was our lead running back. They've also got Terry McLaurin, still 29 years old. It feels like this guy's been in the league forever, producing at an elite level, and nobody's talking about it because it's Washington. He's a great deep threat, a great route runner. He catches everything thrown to him. 99 release. This is gonna be a real matchup now. We had Ayuk and Ross. We got them under control with our top two corners, but this time around, it's gonna be a challenge for Stingley and for Day. Juju Smith-Schuster is the second receiver on this team. Kind of falling apart here, kind of washed at this point of his career, but still the number 2. And we've got the number 3, Darnell Mooney. That's kind of the same thing again. Kind of washed. Still fast, still can catch the football a little bit, more of a deep threat than underneath, but that 79 release is not looking too hot. And then we've got Dawson Knox. They got one of the best tight ends here in this franchise. Knox has developed into a top 5 tight end in the league, and he's got elite catching ratings. He's got decent route runnings, can even block a little bit. Dawson Knox, definitely somebody to watch out for here for the Commanders. And now the offensive line, we've got Jonah Williams at left tackle. A huge hole at left guard here with Brady Christensen. Got an arguably kind of equally weak center, a developing right guard, and still a weakness at right tackle. Like, this offensive line is not looking too sharp. So we need to produce here with our offense, with our defensive line. Chase Young, on the other hand, got to be scared of this guy. 94 finesse moves, 83 block shedding, and elite level athleticism here as a defensive tackle. One of the best ends in the league. And they also drafted Chris Atkinson in that first draft class. He was part of the same draft class as Alex Day. And he's a great athlete. 90 finesse moves. Not a great run stopper, but he is looking really sharp. Chris Atkinson. Yeah, we'll see how we are going to hold up against this defensive line, because this is looking unbelievable. Jonathan Allen is also here, 6'3", 300 pounds, at 31 years old. He's still a top 3 defensive tackle in the league. 99 strength, 87 block shed, 93 power moves right now with all these boosts, and 98 tackling, man. And then, because that's not enough, they've also got Daron Payne. Oh my god, how are we gonna win this game, man? Our offensive line is not this good. And Payne is also a top 10 defensive tackle in the league, man. 99 strength, 91 block shedding, 79 power moves. Not quite the same caliber of player as Allen is, but still a very good defensive tackle. And then Cole Holcomb is the lead linebacker. A very good run stopper. Needs work in coverage, but not too bad. And then they've got Jamin Davis in the middle here. Star dev. He can develop a little bit more. He's got elite level athleticism at linebacker. 77 blocks. The zone coverage is not too bad. He can tackle. He can run and chase. They've got a great front seven, man. Now, let's take a look at the secondary, because that's not the strength of this team. Kendall Fuller, he is a decent athlete. 90 man, 88 zone, 84 press. They got a decent number 1 here. I think this guy can keep up with Justin Ross. Brian Roberts. I wanted this guy, man, a couple of years back in the draft. He was looking really good. I wanted to draft this guy, but Washington took him away from me. 96 speed, 95 excel. Exactly the type of player I want. Needs to work on his zone and a lot. Also his press. Late first round pick back in the day, but yeah, Roberts looking really solid. And he's from Virginia too, so it's kind of his hometown team. So yeah, Brian Roberts, a decent number 2, but I think that this secondary is not crazy good. This is a good secondary, but I think we should be able to take the top off this defense, man, because they, apart from Roberts, they really don't have the speed. Both safeties are kind of slow-ish, and they got one good corner. I don't know. It's a good defense for sure. They've got, especially with that defensive line, I think it doesn't matter that they don't have the greatest athletes in the secondary, but still, there is an opportunity for us if we keep to the short passing game here. This is supposed to be an air raid offense, and I think we match up well against an air raid, against this defense, if we stick to the air raid. On the other side, we've got basically a rookie quarterback. He's a second-year quarterback, but Will Glenn is, in his first game this year, he had 48% completion percentage, like 2 interceptions as well. Let's see what Glenn can do here, but this offense is nothing scary. They got Scary Terry, yes, and they also got Damian Pierce. But apart from that, the offensive line is looking a little weak. They got a good tight end, gotta give it to them. But second and third receiver is kind of a weakness, and then they've also, yeah, they do not have a franchise quarterback here yet. And yeah, but they're gonna start the day off here with the short throws, 7 yards each. That's a good start, and now over the middle again, and that's done another like 7 yards. 3rd and 1, actually, and this is a play action, and Glenn is gonna throw it to his running back and get the first down anyway. 7 yards, and Glenn is a perfect 5 of 5. Are you kidding me right now? Are you serious? Pierce with the reception, by the way. Now they check in a different running back and throw it wide open, and that is gonna be run down to the sideline here. 19 yards on the play for Dawson Knox. Are you kidding me right now? What is happening to this Texans defense? Glenn is dissecting them, and he's still perfect on the day. And now Glenn is gonna go get chased down. It's Chris Portillo on the middle linebacker blitz. And yeah, there is the speed. This is what I want to see. 2nd and goal from the 14, and Glenn, short drop back and caught. What a play. This is a great catch there over the middle. Glenn still perfect on the day, as Alex Day had perfect coverage, but it doesn't matter. It's a touchdown. Darnell Mooney is in the end zone, and maybe I underestimated this offense, as Texans are gonna have to come back from down 7 points now. The Texans defense has not looked too great on this first drive, but we're gonna see. Mendoza out there today with his starting offense, except that right guard spot again. Greg Springs still injured. Mendoza's got some time, and he throws it, and the catch is made by McKenzie. A running back catch down the field, 20-yard gain. I mean, this is good stuff. I like this route concept. McKenzie just wide open on the halfback seam. And we're going to have a 3rd and 10 now, a couple downs later. And Mendoza is going to throw it over the middle, and Cordova is going to have the catch. It's a first down after 2 incompletions by Mendoza. We're going to move the chains here with our tight end. Mendoza throws it. Sideline. No, not caught. Cordova on the numbers. That's not good. 4th down and 3 at the edge of field goal range. Yeah, I think you know where this is going. We're going for it. Mendoza has double twin sets, and over the middle, it's caught by Thierry. First down, Texans. Move the chains. Mendoza hands it off to McKenzie. He's got some blocking, and that is a nice run. Nice piece of running. 8 yards for McKenzie. Good start here on the ground as well. And we're going to hopefully continue to run the football well on this defense, as we're already almost done with the first quarter here. I think this is the last play. Mendoza is sacked, and down goes the quarterback. It's Chase Young in the backfield, and I mean, that was just way too easy here for Chase Young. No resistance by the right tackle, Tristan Wirfs. Mendoza is going to scramble, throws it, front pylon, and it's caught for a touchdown. A.J. Lincoln. What a play by the Michigan State product here. A.J. Lincoln with a great catch in basically double coverage. I mean, it was single coverage, but we had two receivers in the same area, so it basically became double coverage there. And then Dameon Pierce, 8-yard run, and now they're going to bring 3 tight ends to the right, and they're going to throw from that formation, and wide open in the backfield. That's Jamie Cantu. Nobody blocked him, apparently, and that's a sack for this Texans. Yeah, he was unblocked. Immediate pressure into the backfield. We send the linebacker blitz again, and it works out again. Tompkins, by the way, in the game now. Here, the rookie defensive tackle. And we're going to have another blitz. And Glenn should be going down, and he is going down. Springs misses the sack at first, but we're going to be able to finish it here, as the second one coming in was actually 99. Who's that even? Oh, I think it's Deacon Stallworth. Deacon Stallworth in the backfield there as well. Good speed. I mean, he's a pretty good athlete. And we're going to take down Will Glenn. And we're going to have great field position here. And Mendoza is going to have a clean pocket. And a receiver behind the defense. A.J. Lincoln down the sideline. Couldn't keep his feet in bounds. Out of bounds at the 1-yard line. Look at A.J. Lincoln having a fast start to this season, man. Already 8 catches for 80 in the first game. And now he's going to continue with his absolute dominance here from the slot, honestly looking like Amon-Ra St. Brown here. First and goal from the 1. Mendoza has Travis Etienne in the backfield. We're actually going to throw it. Mendoza, end zone, touchdown. Matthew Thierry holds on to the football here over the middle of the field. And we've got our number 4 receiver involved for a touchdown as well. 14-7. Now let's see what Washington can do with 7 minutes remaining. And they're going to throw it to the sideline. What a catch by Knox. Going to get him 9 yards. And they're going to move the chains eventually. Fullback and 3 tight ends in the game. And they are going to have a huge run. Pierce tripped up from behind. Burgess saves a huge run. But still a first down for the Commanders, as Pierce is looking for a good workload here. And now he's going to go on a route over the middle. The catch is made. Juju Smith-Schuster with another one. And I actually didn't cut that in, but Will Glenn eventually did have an incompletion, so now he's not perfect on the day anymore. But still ridiculous that like a 69 over a quarterback is absolutely dicing us up here. I mean, they're playing at home. Maybe that's a factor. Maybe he feels really good playing at home. As Glenn over the middle. Touchdown. Scary Terry again. Another catch for him. His first touchdown today. The first one on the day went actually to Darnell Mooney. So both teams tied at 14 and 3 minutes on the clock. Mendoza couldn't get the pass off on time. 3-and-out Texans, and the ball goes right back to Washington, as Chase Young is looking scary as ever. Glenn scrambles up the middle, and he does not fumble it, which is always something you need to look out for if they take the contact. But it's 11 yards, and Glenn is looking like a franchise quarterback here. He's looking as good as Mendoza, honestly. Trips to the close bunch to the right, and they're gonna throw it cross body. What a throw by Glenn! It's Scary Terry wide open over the middle, and they're just completing everything right now. Moving the ball down the field again is the Commanders' offense. Will Glenn now across midfield already, right at the 2-minute warning. Let's see what Glenn can do. Dumps it to Mooney. That's an easy pitch and catch. First down. 9 yards. Actually, not first down. It's a 9-yard gain. 2nd and inches. Glenn. And this is intercepted. Derek Stingley. He's got his receiver covered, blanketed here. Blanket covered his receiver. Runs it back the other way. It's a pick 6 for the Texans. And now Washington's not looking so great. Not looking too sharp here. Will Glenn was playing basically perfectly all first half long. And then in the 2-minute drill, I mean, this is great coverage by Stingley. He had perfect coverage on Scary Terry there, and he takes it back all the way, 21-14. And now let's see if we can stop this Washington offense from scoring anything at all anymore. Great coverage by Day. He breaks up the pass. 3rd and 10. Will Glenn hands it off to Pierce, and that is going to be a 4th down. Timeout taken by Houston. Let's see what we can do with about a minute on the clock after this punt. 38 seconds on the clock as Mendoza is scrambling here. Throws it cross body to a receiver running the other way, and Devian Davenport with a great catch. They're going to have some clock run off, and they're going to run it with Travis Etienne, and the ball is fumbled. Etienne is fumbling the advantage away, and Mendoza can't make the tackle. It's a scoop and score for Washington. Daniel Craig, the linebacker, takes it back all the way, and we have 2 defensive touchdowns within the 2-minute warning. Are you kidding me right now? 21-21, and there's 3 seconds on the clock left, so this half is over definitely. Oh my God, are you serious? And now we actually have a kick return to mention here, as Barkley is gonna fumble it, and he's gonna recover it himself, thank God. Jesus. Could have not used anything like that here, giving them another field goal or whatever. But of course, if you enjoyed this video, I would appreciate if you gave it a thumbs up, subscribe, ring the bell for notifications. As the game's tied at 21, both teams not playing mistake-free, but it's an interesting game. And there's been a lot of scoring going on so far. Now let's see, Indianapolis playing at home against the Giants, and they're trailing here. Britton Fowler with a solid day so far. As we see Archer Shirley, he's having a great day as well, already 2 touchdowns through the air. And then the Texans they traveled to Philadelphia, and it's a tie game at halftime. Coolidge looking pretty good. And on the other side, Charles Kerr, 2 touchdowns already here in the first half. Let's go back to this game. Mendoza is gonna have a, oh my God, are you serious? A slip screen for a tackle for a loss. Oh my God, that is just a horrible start. And 3 and out for the Texans offense, as we're gonna have Darnell Mooney, 8 yards on this catch. Good field position too. 3 tight ends to the right. Scary Terry isolated left, and the catch is made by Knox. He breaks a tackle, and he's going to be taken down at the 42. Will Glenn is having an absolute day so far. That 1 pick 6, I mean, it was blanket coverage. He shouldn't have thrown it. But other than that, Glenn is looking absolutely spectacular, and that should have been a pick 6, dude. Derek Stingley dropped another pick 6. Are you kidding me? He's got the speed to return this one all the way. This is not blanket coverage here on Smith-Schuster, so Alex Day allows another first down. We should have had a 28-21 lead right now. We should have a 28-21 lead, and instead Dawson Knox behind the defense. It's a touchdown, Commanders. And now they are up 28-21. Dawson Knox takes down this defense. This is a 14, that drop by Stingley was a 14-point swing. Now they're up by 7 instead of us. So, yeah, 14 points. I mean, Stingley's doing a great job so far, but can't drop an interception that open. I mean, he didn't even have to fight for the ball. It was just right through his hands. And Will Glenn, after, a very short drive for this Houston offense. They punted back, and Will Glenn already across midfield again within just a couple plays, and he's just dicing up this defense. Perfect throw here. Smith-Schuster just drops it, and that is actually going to end their possession. They're going to punt it down to our 4-yard line, and we're just going to run out of there and punt it right back because there was just nowhere to go on this drive as well. And now great field position for Will Glenn. Let's see. Oh, great coverage by Stingley again here. He has his man perfectly under control. Scary Terry has the ball knocked away again. 3rd and 10. And Glenn is going to scramble and going to come up short. That's going to be a punt. 5 yards on the run here. And now Mendoza, you need to go get some points here. Mendoza, 1-on-1. He's got Justin Ross and he is going to haul it in. What a catch. 1-on-1. He's going to bring it in, and this is going to be a first down across midfield. Justin Ross with an incredible catch. Mossing the defender. Unbelievable stuff. Unbelievable stuff. As I'm not sure who that defender was. Number 37. That doesn't ring a bell, honestly. Maybe it's Brian Roberts, even. But first down, and now 2nd and 12. Mendoza. Not pressured over the middle. The catch is made by Davenport, and he's got the first down on this one as well. So we're gonna move the chains on 2 really tough catches here. And now let's see. 1st and 10. Mendoza, 4-man pressure, and he is gonna have to make a decision at some point. And the catch is made by Ross. It's another tough grab, another first down. And yeah, we need to have more separation here by these receivers. 2nd and 11, and there is a slip screen, and oh my god, what on earth are you doing? -5 yards on this play. Jonathan Allen just sniffed it out perfectly and takes down Dakota McKenzie in the backfield. 3rd and 16. Gotta get the first down here, the touchdown here. I mean, there's no space for a first down. 4th and 5. This is doable from the 5-yard line, and a field goal is not going to do us any good. We're in the 4th quarter. We need to tie this game. Even if we do get a field goal, it's not going to make the next drive easier. So we're going to throw this one, and it's incomplete. We have a drop by Travis Etienne. He's the receiving back, and he drops the football. And probably if he had caught it, probably wouldn't have gotten into the end zone anyway. But turnover on downs. Maybe it was a bad play call. Maybe we shouldn't have had Travis Etienne on the route there. But good start for Damian Pierce on this one, 8 yards. Now they've got a double tight end set. What on earth is this? Jesus. Running it up the gut. And they're just continuing to run clock here. 8 yards on this carry as well. Damian Pierce grinding out this game so far. 28-21. It's a 7-point game. And this is another run. And what a move! That is not Pierce. That is the backup running back, Antonio Gibson, for an 8-yard run. First touch for him today. 3rd and 1, and they're going to throw it, and this should have been intercepted. Alex Day was standing right there. You got to take it away, man. Oh, but at least it's a 4th down, so at least we get the ball back, but that would have been great field position, man. 1st and 10 from your own 12-yard line. 88 yards to go, and this is a good start for Diego Cordova. First down. Angelo Mendoza with a laser up the seam there. Great play by Mendoza. 1st and 10, and it's another throw. Mendoza is going to get it away, and the catch is made by Lincoln. First down, and they're going to move the chains again. And just like that, they're almost into the other half of the field here. And this is another catch for a first down. Justin Ross. Move the chains across midfield. 4 minutes on the clock. Let's run some clock here as well. Mendoza throws it wide open. AJ Lincoln. And that's going to be a first down inbounds. Thank God. So need to run some more clock. Can't give the ball back to Washington here. Need to score and not give them any time to answer. 2nd and 10. And the ball goes out to Etienne. What a run. What an opportunity here. That's 12 yards. And another first down for the Texans offense. They're almost scoring too quickly here, as we're gonna have another slip screen set up for Mendoza, for McKenzie, and at least he got 7 yards, but he barely got it away on that one as well. Mendoza here inside 2 minutes, and Ross drops the football. 4th and 3, and again, you can't settle for the field goal here. It doesn't help anything. 4th and 3, you gotta go for it here. Mendoza has a clean pocket. Touchdown. Actually, down at the 1 for Justin Ross. He caught it. 3rd and goal. There's a minute on the clock, and it's a touchdown. Mendoza on the quarterback sneak. He's 6'5". You got to get in there. Mendoza is going to take the tie the game up here. That was a tough possession, man. We had some tough grabs, but they were guessing something else entirely. There was nobody covering the quarterback sneak, man. And Texans are tying up the game here at 28, and they did not do much with that minute. They just ran out the clock. So it's going to overtime here. Already, second game of the year, we got an overtime game. And let's see what the coin toss is going to do. Jamin Davis and Will Glenn apparently are the captains here. And on the other side, it's the same thing. It's the quarterback and the linebacker. It's Chris Portillo here and on the midfield logo. And yeah, we got to kick it away. Washington is going to get first dibs here. Let's see what Will Glenn can do here on offense. Pierce lining up next to him in the shotgun, and they're gonna throw it, and broken up by Alex Day. What a play by our lead corner. 3rd and 10. Will Glenn is gonna be scrambling here, and he throws it across the field, and that looks to be shy of the sticks. It's 4th and 1. Chris Portillo with a key tackle, and they're gonna have to punt it. 5.5 minutes on the clock, and we're gonna throw it to the sideline. Ross break a tackle, but he steps out of bounds. 3rd and 5. Mendoza throws slant, caught. Ross, he did not get it. 4th and inches. I mean, you gotta go for it, right? You have to go for it here, and we're gonna hand it off. Travis Etienne, easy first down. We faked them out with a spread formation and ran the football up the gut. Travis Etienne with a nice run there. And now we're at the edge of field goal range. 2nd and 7. Mendoza throws it over the middle. Catches made by Cordova. And there's just not much space. Barely got it away anyway. 3-yard win. 3rd and 4. Mendoza gets it away. And this one is caught by Diego Cordova. It's a 4th and 1. And you gotta go for it here. You gotta go for it here. We've got Dakota McKenzie, the wrecking ball, up the middle, and he's got it. 1st down. And now we've got another 3rd and 4, and over the middle. Oh, that was a mistake here. They were not on the same page. 4th down, and now you have to kick the field goal. And they are gonna ice us. We luckily ran the clock down to 25 seconds, so kick is up. And it is hooking. Oh my god, it's off the upright and it's no good. And this is game over. 25 seconds was not enough to do anything for Washington with. For Washington. So it's a tie. Can you believe it? We have a tie. Are you kidding me? They iced the kicker and it works. He misses. The kick was hooking inside, but the ball is not going far enough inside. And yeah, Will Glenn, I mean, you've got to give it to him. Great performance here. So these first-round quarterbacks from last year, I think we're going to see a lot of them in the future. Damian Pierce absolutely dominating. Dakota McKenzie just stuffed in the backfield all game long. This defensive line was absolutely dominating. Lincoln with another signature performance, a $124 and a touchdown. Ross with 90 yards. Smith-Schuster had 82 yards as well. And McLaurin, he had six catches for 60 yards. But are you serious, man? We had this receiving unit on lockdown here. The only reason they had this solid of a game was Will Glenn got the ball out so goddamn quickly. And also, they were running really well here on this Texans defense. I think this is a fair tie. I think both teams played solid. Both teams made mistakes. But there is one thing. I mean, 2 forced fumbles here for Washington. Are you kidding me? There's one thing you gotta mention here. And it's that drop Derek Stingley pick. You need to have that. As by the way, Kelly Burgess just got a speed upgrade. I mean, how much faster does he need to be? He's got 94 speed already. But like seriously, are you kidding me? If you pick that, it's a pick 6. You're gonna return that all the way, man. And we would have led 28-21 with that pick 6. He drops it, and a couple plays later, Washington scores their touchdown. It's instead it's 28-21 for them. So we are running, trying to catch up here. this would have won us the game. And then obviously, I mean, you got a field goal there. You get iced. It's just, this is how the NFL is sometimes. This is how it is sometimes. Nothing you can do about it. Washington, they look pretty decent here. I would hope to see them in the playoffs because they've got a pretty stacked defense. If they can get this to work with Will Glenn, Damian Pierce, good stuff. Now, the breakout for Portillo didn't work out, but at least we're going to have a chance here to re-sign Alex Day, our first ever draft pick, and he is signing for a pretty massive 4-year deal. I don't know the sum exactly anymore, but I think it was something about $80 million or something. Great stuff for Alex Day. I want this guy to be an anchor corner, an anchor player for this defense for a long time. Justin Ross, he gets an upgrade. I mean, he's looking better and better every time. He is our lead receiver. We need to get him the ball. Now, in this next game, we're going to face the Tennessee Titans with their star quarterback, Theo Coolidge. He's a year older than, or not a year older, but he's been in the league for a year longer than Angelo Mendoza and the first-round picks from last year. But he looks like an absolute superstar quarterback. They've got still Derrick Henry. Oh my God, I'm so scared of facing this dude, man. He is so old, but he still looks absolutely amazing. He's gonna run over everybody here. And then they've still got Amari Cooper here. 6'1", 210, 32 years old. Amari Cooper has got some decent athleticism still. He's got great hands. He's an elite level route runner. What more do you want from your number one wideout? They've also got Jameson Williams. They just signed him this offseason. And Williams, 6'2", 180 with 98 speed. I mean, are you kidding me? This dude is absolutely lethal. And I think our secondary is going to have their hands full today with this. The tight end is not worth mentioning, but they've got a great starter at left tackle, a rookie tackle. They've got a great center, a young player that is going to be developing very well. They've got a decent guard duo. And that right tackle, 85 overall, Mekhi Becton. Like, this is not bad, but it's a very young O-line, so we do need to collapse them. Jeffrey Simmons. I mean, do I need to say anything more other than that? 98 strength, 96 block shedding, 89 power moves. Like, seriously, this dude is gonna wreck this game if we don't pay attention here. The only good thing is, finally, we get Greg Springs back, so I think he's gonna face Greg Springs here, so that's good stuff. DJ Reader, it's gonna be. I think we had him in the series, right? It's been a long time, but I think I had DJ Reader like last year or the year before that here on a 1-year deal. This is a good defensive line, and they've got a superstar pass rusher here in Sean Kendricks, 6'2", 263. He's from that first draft class as well, and Kendricks has 90 finesse moves. Not a good run stopper or power rusher at all. He's a one-trick pony. He needs to get around the edge, and then. But yeah, Kendricks looks absolutely amazing. They've got a great linebacking duo. Nate McKay from that same draft class as Chris Portillo. I wanted them both, man. They both look fantastic. But yeah, I think McKay was a first-round pick, so or an early second-rounder or something like that, so no chance to pick him. And then a year later, they got Nick Bayless, who also looks amazing, 6'2", 228, superstar dev, great, absolutely fantastic in coverage, man. A solid athlete. Tackling needs a little work, but Bayless and McKay is a great linebacking duo, man. And then they've also got Harold Landry off the edge, and he's still a superstar X-Factor, 87 overall. Dude, Landry looks still amazing. He's a great edge rusher with 85 finesse moves, 78 block shedding is not even half bad for his size. So this front seven looks absolutely fantastic. Now, something that does not look fantastic at all is that secondary, because Caleb Farley is your top corner, and he has not panned out at all. He's fast, yeah, don't get me wrong, he's fast, but 70 zone coverage, and right now he's 69 with a with a negative bonus. Like, This is their best corner. Imagine what the other ones look like. This is a horrible cornerback unit. Now they do have a couple solid safeties here, and Kevin Byard, who still is a decent athlete, 84 zone coverage, 88 pursuit. He could play linebacker in my opinion. Still, like, he's good enough. And then they've also got Amani Hooker, 5'11", 210, a 28-year-old out of Iowa. Hooker. Also, not the fastest, but we don't have the burners on the team, so it doesn't really matter because the thing that matters is the zone coverage. And they've got a good safety duo here, a really solid safety duo, one of the better ones in the league. But that cornerback unit is looking absolutely awful, and we're going to do our best to absolutely throw it all over this team. Probably not down the field that much, but we're going to give it our best, and this is a home game, so we need to win this one, definitely. We won the first home game. It's time to win again here, and let's see what this Titans team can do. They got reinforcements on offense with their superstar quarterback, superstar running back, but that cornerback unit doesn't look strong. So we're gonna try our best to absolutely abuse that. Coolidge, so far, has 72% completion percentage on the season, man. That is pretty good stuff here for Coolidge. And he's got Derrick Henry in the backfield. Now let's see what we can do here, because this offensive line, even though is looking really promising, it's not that good right now. So it's going to be a couple years. And right off the bat, Alex Day knocks it away. And that's an incompletion. 3rd and 11. Coolidge in the backfield. And he is going to dump it to his running back. And great tackle there by Jamie Cantu. You gotta say it when somebody tackles Derrick Henry on first try. It's a good tackle, no matter who it is. And that was good stuff by Jamie Cantu. Mendoza has already 78 pass attempts this year, so that's not great to see. But we're gonna give it our all here with a great draw. What a block for Cordova, and Etienne down the sideline. What a run by Etienne. We're going to get, I got to count this up, hang on. That is, I think, almost 40 yards on the play. And now Mendoza is going to drop back to pass. 5-man pressure, get it away to Cordova. 4th and 1 coming up, and I think you know where this is going, man. Got to go for it here, man. Oh my god, we are not going for it because we wasted a false start here. 4th and 1, we tried to go for it, false start, and then 4th and 6, you can't go for it anymore. Coolidge with a good start here. That's nice, with a 9-yard gain. Now 2nd and inches, and he is almost going down, and the ball is caught. Are you kidding me? We got triple coverage, and it's still caught. Jamison Williams. Oh my god. 3rd and inches now, inside the red zone, hand it off, and Derrick Henry didn't get it. Are you serious? 4th and inches, Derrick Henry didn't get it. It's Ryan Springs on the tackle. They are going to take a field goal just like we did, and it's good. And it's a tie game at 3. We're going to get it away to Davenport here. Breaks a tackle and still can't get away. 4th and 2. Yeah, gotta punt this one away. Great tackle by Nate McKay, and Tennessee is gonna get off the field there with their defense. We're gonna see Theo Coolidge on the field again. Down at their own 5-yard line. It's a long way to go, and they've got Derrick Henry, and he's got open space there. Byron Redmond, great tackle. Another solid play for the defense, but it is 2nd and 2. It was an 8-yard gain. It was a solid play for Tennessee, but we are going to get the sack right here. This is what we want to see. And this is Jerome Tompkins in the backfield. Our rookie defensive tackle that we just picked up. He's getting snaps, and he's showing why. He is good at what he does. He beat the right guard. He beat the running back after that. And he takes down Theo Coolidge for a 2nd and 17 that's coming up right now. And Coolidge is going to throw it. Intercepted. Jamie can't do it. He can run it back. It's a touchdown. Texans are going to take the lead 10-3 for Jamie Cantu. What a play by the linebacker. And yeah, I mean, what was that? He tried to dump it off to his running back, Derrick Henry there, and he just missed him by 5 yards. Threw it right to Jamie Cantu, and that's a pick 6, and it's going on. We're having interceptions in every game this season so far. And Derrick Henry, there is a flag down, and he's still going. What is going on, man? Still going, but there is a penalty, and this one's coming back on Tennessee. So that's going to bring up a 1st and 20. Instead of a great run by Henry. 3rd and 18 eventually, and Coolidge got it away as Tompkins almost had a 2nd sack today. Another QB hit for Tompkins. He's looking pretty sharp here out there. 4th and 18, they're going to punt it back, and we're starting with good field position from the 40. Mendoza over the middle on the dig, and that's Justin Ross, and he's just continuing to dominate here on these intermediate routes. Mendoza, what a throw over the head of the linebacker there, and that's a 1st down as well. And we're gonna move on here across midfield now. 3rd and 9. Mendoza from the Texans logo, 4-man rush, throws it up. Justin Ross at the goal line, and he's gonna haul it in. What a play by Ross! He's gonna take it down there. And this is what I was talking about, man. These cornerbacks do not look great. And Justin Ross just absolutely mossed them. And that was a tough grab to make, let me tell you. But he made it look easy. Just goes up and gets it there as the only one. And that was actually even against the coverage of Kevin Byer at the safety. So great play. Now 1st and goal from the 4. And wide open in the end zone. It's a touchdown. Devian Davenport dragging his toes across the sideline, and the Texans looking sharp as ever. 17-3 here halfway through the 2nd quarter. Good stuff. Let's see if we can stop this Tennessee Titans offense. I mean, look at this. This is beautiful footwork, and there is no doubt about this being a touchdown. So, fullback in the game. This is what's that? 21 personnel, and they're gonna fumble it. It's gonna be recovered by James Bautista. We just talked about him. He's in his 2nd NFL game, and he's gonna recover the fumble. Let's take a second look at that one. Ryan Springs has a double team here against the tackle and the tight end, and he's gonna force Derrick Henry on a fumble. Are you kidding me? Springs forces a fumble on Derrick Henry. Mendoza throws it wide open over the middle. Cordova down to the 1-yard line. And we're wasting no time in getting the ball down the field here. 3.5 minutes on the clock. And we're at the goal line right now. 1st and goal. Mendoza has McKenzie in the backfield. McKenzie up the middle. Through Nick Bayless. Touchdown, Houston Texans. McKenzie, I think this is his 1st touchdown on the season, actually. It took a little bit of time for him, but this is what we want to see. Nick Bayless just no shot at tackling him there. Look at that one. He met him at the 1-yard line, and McKenzie just like a wrecking ball takes Bayless with him into the end zone, man. 24-3 actually, and we got another sack as Jamie Cantu on the linebacker blitz takes down Theo Coolidge. Cantu, that was resulted in another 3-and-out for Tennessee, and the ball goes back to us. Mendoza is sacked from behind here. I mean, at least that was good pass rushing here by, I think it was Harold Landry. And we don't get any points, but we also wasted some time away. 27 seconds, good field position for Coolidge, and he's getting sacked again. Sack City here today as Kenny Moore on the nickel blitz got in there. Was the first one to arrive on scene, and no more points for any team here in the 2-minute warning. It's 24-3, and absolute domination here on the Titans as Houston is looking absolutely unstoppable. And we've got Angelo Mendoza out here dominating. Let's take a look at a different game as we have Will Glenn again beating out the Cowboys. 29-21, 400 yards passing, 2 touchdowns. Great day for Terry McLaurin as well, above 100 yards. And yeah, great stuff, man. And then the Colts here, 35-28 over the Patriots. The division is looking kind of strong. Nice stuff to see. And let's go back to our game. 24-23, 24-2-3, I mean. And Lincoln, what a catch at the sideline. The slot fade works out to perfection. Another cornerback easily beaten. Yeah, this Tennessee secondary is not ready to play here. This is not looking great for the Tennessee Titans. Mendoza drops back to pass, and he's going to throw it over the middle. And this should have been intercepted, man. Jesus. And they can't come up with the interception. Instead, it's a catch for A.J. Lincoln, even though he had horrible positioning. And already running clock here. End zone. Touchdown on the slant as Justin Ross in there. Nice to see. He's so good. He's working out perfectly right now here for this Texans team, and got another touchdown this game. I think it's already his like third on the season already or something. Tennessee now down 31-3. Can you get back in this game at all? Wow. Oh my God. Jerome Tompkins just took down, absolutely slammed him into the ground. Derrick Henry. He's standing no chance here. The run defense is looking absolutely fantastic today. Coolidge throws it. Flats. Broke a tackle. Good stuff for Cooper. He's still getting loose here. Byron Redmond finally takes him down, but what on earth was that? Kenny Moore? Yeah, that was a horrible tackle attempt here by our slot corner. And then even Alex Day can't tackle him. 2nd and 8 for Coolidge, and he's got some time. Throws it over the middle. Oh, good stuff. I think that's, is that Okonkwo? First down, Tennessee, and they're into the red zone now. First real scoring threat today. Over the middle, great catch made. Day had great coverage, but it's a nice catch there by, I think it was Jameson Williams. Coolidge throws. No, he does not throw anything. James Bautista with his first ever sack in the NFL. Bautista is looking to make an impact here, and yeah, Caleb Burgess was right there as well. I mean, Coolidge stood no chance, and they sack him back at like the 12-yard line, so kind of can't go for it here, and the game's basically over already. So they take a field goal, 31-6 now, and Mendoza has even more chances here to extend the lead. Diego Cordova, 12 yards over the middle, wide open. 3rd and 12 now. After a couple bad runs, Mendoza is gonna throw it on the inbreaker, and Ross, first down, 15 yards, move the chains. Yeah, this cornerback unit looks horrible. I mean, they can't cover anything. 1st and 10, McKenzie lining up in the shotgun here, and they're gonna hand it off. Good block by Lincoln. Down the field, it's a 19-yard run for Dakota McKenzie. Finally be able to run the football. I mean, that's a little bit nice to see at least. You know, let's see if we can cap this one off with another score as we end the 3rd quarter right here, and the 4th quarter is about to begin at the edge of field goal range. 3rd and 2, and they're gonna have a play action shot for Mendoza, and the catch is made again, even though the corner had actually better positioning. They just can't do anything about it, as Ross has another first down. 1st and 10, and they're running clock already. Mendoza at the sideline. It's Lincoln. First down turns into 2nd and 3. So another chance at a touchdown. Mendoza's got the shotgun again. Slant, caught, touchdown. Texans up by 32 points now. I mean, this is absolute domination here. 38-6, and we're just going to end this right here because there is just no point in watching this game anymore. It was absolute domination here by the Texans at home. 38-9 is your final. They did get another free goal at the end there, but they were not equipped very well to stop us. They have a pretty bad offensive line. I mean, they have a couple young players that are going to be great starters in like 2 years, but right now, it's just not good enough. Mendoza, 76% completion percentage, 3 touchdowns, no picks. Perfect day. We had McKenzie, 13 carries for 75 yards. Great start. Derrick Henry absolutely stuffed almost every time. He's got 54 yards on over 20 carries. I mean, look at this. Ross, 112 and 2 touchdowns for our leading receiver. We've got Lincoln for 67. I mean, How are you gonna stop this team? Cordova even 3 catches, 40 yards, good stuff. And they didn't have an answer here. The cornerbacks gave up way too many. It was hunting season, honestly. It was hunting season on these corners for Tennessee, and it worked out perfectly. We get a sack by Bautista, we get a sack by Cantu, we get a sack by Tompkins. Stallworth and Morris share one. We get an interception, a pick 6 by Jamie Cantu. Can't throw a pick 6, man. Just gonna destroy lives. And then, Springs with a huge forced fumble. And then we get even more upgrades here as +2 throw under pressure. I mean, that's good stuff for Angelo Mendoza. +1 deep as well. This is what you want to see. This is what you want to see, man. It's looking absolutely fantastic here with Mendoza. And Cantu, a sack and a pick 6. That's gonna get you player of the week here, apparently, as absolute domination here. And good stuff for this Texans offense. We start with 2.5 wins on the year in 3 games. Good stuff. And actually, I was wrong. I misremembered that. Greg Springs actually comes back for the next game. We won that game with Jeffrey Simmons facing Kobe Nicholson, and it didn't go wrong. Oh my God, I didn't even realize that. Jesus. 4 unbeaten teams in the league. It's the Chiefs, the Panthers, the Bills, and the Texans. So let's see if we can continue this trend next time. And let's you can already see Chiefs and Bills up there as well. It's gonna be competitive here in the AFC. It's every time. So let's see how this unfolds next episode, and that's gonna do it for this one. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed, please leave a like and subscribe for more Texans franchise. See you in the next episode. Until then, have a great day.